So Eastwood is 10 this year, and when we first built the centre you were 3. Can you tell me what you remember about when we first built Eastwood?
One of the things I remember was I turned up in the foyer one day and you didn't know how, and that's when you realised that you had to move all the door handles up higher so that kids couldn't get out.
I'm so glad that was the week before we opened. And I remember this little, "Hello, mummy!" And I think, "Oh my goodness, how did you get here?" And you retraced your steps and showed me, and that's when I realised that 3-year-olds could reach the door handles. They're much higher these days. I remember this beautiful photo of you with the project manager. We had just started the excavation, and you've got this pink hard hat on and these gorgeous little cowboy boots, and you're kind of pointing to something where the excavators were working. It was Bob. Remember Bob the builder? He was our project manager, and he doted on you the whole time during that build. What else do you remember about growing up at Eastwood?
I remember that one day they put my name up as responsible person and I had the phone and they sent a photo to Mum and saying, "Everything's all good, Zara's in control." I also remember one Christmas party I was doing the face painting for you once I had gone to school and finished at Eastwood.
There were quite a few Christmas parties where you went from being one of the children at the Christmas parties to essentially another one of our staff. I remember you face painting and you've run sausage sizzles. We've had some really good Christmas party themes. Which ones have been your favourite? Cowboy year.
That was cowboy year.
We did a beach holiday. Remember Santa came?
Yeah.
Oh, what about the year we did Hollywood and Santa came with an Elvis wig? That was pretty cool.
What did you remember most about the 10 years of Eastwood so far?
I remember being really excited that it was something that you and I would both grow up in together. I was still really quite young when my parents had all that faith in me to let me build Eastwood, and so I remember there were nights, 10 o'clock at night, you'd be on one of the little childcare beds and I'd be putting together a new toy or a new table and chairs or a shelf, and we really have been in it together for the entire time.
What were some of the highlights and the lowlights of the 10 years so far?
I remember having heaps of foster children and trying to juggle life as a mum as well as the centre, but we have an amazing group of teachers that has made all of that possible. The car accident and having most of 2016 off, and really it being a credit to the rest of the team at Eastwood that nothing changed, and I was so replaceable, but it was wonderful that the educators all stepped up. Mary came up as director and the children were all happy and settled, and the families didn't even realise I was gone to some degree. It was a real compliment to the team that we had. So whilst that was difficult, it's still actually one of the highlights. Kind of like the 2011 floods when we had families who stayed the night, and it was a real time of adversity, but that resilience came through because we're such a tight community. So it was, the low lights aren't always so low. Given that both of us have really grown up at Eastwood, it's really lovely that we can share that with everybody else who's been a part of those 10 years. So thank you to everyone. We absolutely love Eastwood, and we love that all of you are a part of our family by being a part of Eastwood. So we love Eastwood.
Wishing Eastwood a happy 10th birthday.